If you're a solo lawyer considering taking on a law firm partner, this video is for you. If you're a lawyer who's been overwhelmed at times and trying to keep up with your caseload, trying to manage your business, trying to get bills out, trying to earn money just making a living, you've probably thought about saying, maybe I need a partner. Maybe I need somebody else on my team, someone else who's just as committed as I am to making this business work, making this business productive and worthwhile. But why should a lawyer consider taking on a law firm partner? Beyond just growing the business itself, there are a lot of personal benefits and reasons why you might want to consider this. Let's talk about them now. And by the way, I'm Nate Law from coachlaw.biz, and please consider liking this video, subscribing to the channel so you can get lots of more helpful input for growing your law firm. Now let's jump into these 10 reasons why you might want to have a law firm partner. Reason number 1, you can add capacity. You can add case capacity, you can add capacity to growing your staff and managing them. You can grow capacity to just help more people. So if you are someone who's a big believer in why you got into law in the first place, why you want to serve the particular people in the particular situations they're in your community, in your part of the world, this could be a great way to do that. You're going to add capacity to do that by having a committed partner on your side. Reason number 2, you will add billing potential. Let's be real. This is a big piece of why most lawyers partner up to begin with, is because they realize, well, we can bill more if we're working together, and we can have more clients and help more clients, and we're going to be able to increase the amount of overall top line gross income that's coming into the firm on a more consistent basis. Reason number 3 is long-term commitment. When you're running a small business, it's always hard to have things that are solid, that you can truly, really rely on, that don't feel risky. And people you hire or work with is one of those things. You can't always be sure. You can't always have, rock solid consistency forever. Things change, people's goals change, but one thing you can do is get someone who is going to be just as invested in the success of your business as you are. That's a big deal. And it's not always easy to find, but pursuing that is going to be a big part of making sure you have that piece of your firm, of your business, pretty set so that you don't have to wonder who's going to be coming into work next week, next month, next year. Number 4 is economies of scale. This is really a crucial part of bringing on either your first employee or your first law firm partner or whatever it is, because sometimes you're at a point where you are overwhelmed as a solo lawyer, but you're not really sure if you're going to be able to have the kind of income to support a full-time staff person or to support an associate attorney, somebody that you want to mentor and bring up and train in a way that you're really passionate about. And so what you can do is, if you've got a law partner who's got experience or a lawyer who's got experience and you bring them on as a partner, that can help with your economies of scale by creating a little bit more income and a little bit more need than just yourself for hiring on additional staff or for expanding your actual, office. Let's be honest, if you've been working as a solo lawyer for some time or running your own small law firm, then you know that there are points at which you feel like you're kind of stuck because you're overwhelmed with the amount of work you have or the amount of time you're investing into your business, and you need help. You need somebody to kind of come alongside you, do some of that admin work, do this or that, help with, case planning or client communication, case intake. But you realize that, well, I don't quite have enough scale to bring in somebody full time. So at what point do I do this? Sometimes bringing a partner on is able to kind of give you that economy of scale that you need, so that both of you together for sure need to have that full-time person, or you need to have, the additional kind of software or the additional type of office space that's going to attract the kind of clients that you're really looking for. That can help with your economies of scale and get you over the hump when you're kind of feeling stuck in some of those practical internal ways. The 5th benefit to bringing on a law firm partner is that you share management duties. Sharing management duties is a big thing because it can get really overwhelming. When you're a solo, you just don't have the ability to tag team with anyone, regardless of what the problem is you're trying to overcome. If it's a tech issue, if it's communicating with a vendor, if it's working with clients that need some kind of emergency help, whatever it is, but especially in those management duties that are administrative related or are dealing with staff or, as I said, vendors or something like that in tech. Those are things that are going to help you go faster, make changes, and actually move forward in your business growth with less headache and more efficiently. I mean, who doesn't want to share some of those monthly duties that are just ongoing, rote, they take time, but you just feel like you're not getting, the real work done? It'd be kind of nice to share some of those. Number 6 is diverse strengths. As well-rounded and as motivated as a person you are, there are things that you're better at and not so good at. And by bringing on a law partner that is just different than you, period, that shares the same values, but maybe has some different real practical skills, that's going to really enable you to pick out those things that are problem areas that you've been struggling in, that maybe your law partner is more equipped or more trained or more just enjoys dealing with that kind of issue more. So those kind of diverse strengths are going to really round out your business and make your life easier. Number 7 is decision making. When you have a law partner that is just as committed as you are and on your side, you're gonna have different perspectives. You're gonna have the opportunity to probably make better decisions and make them faster. Yes, there's gonna be a little bit more conversation and some things that have to happen, but for those big decisions, those are gonna happen faster because you won't be second guessing yourself internally as much. Have someone to bounce that off of, and you'll have a joint criteria for moving forward and making those decisions. You're going to make better decisions, you're going to make them faster, and you're going to get more growth that way. Number 8 is accountability. Even just getting up in the morning and getting to somewhere on time, it always helps to have some kind of accountability. Whether it's, hey, I got to appear in front of this judge at a particular time. I got a meeting with a client, whatever it is. Outside of that, you've got the accountability of your law firm partner, your co-owner, and that's someone who you don't want to let down. You, in a small firm, in a small kind of intimate business setting like that, you know each other, you know each other's families, you know each other's goals, you know each other's strengths and weaknesses, and having that accountability, hopefully, is something that you both are going to benefit from, and you guys are going to make each other better. That's one type of accountability that is very unique and is very much different from some of the other external types of accountability that you would have as a lawyer just being solo. Reason number 9 is probably my favorite: more actual vacation. Not just time off from work or time out of the office, but more time on vacation where you do not have to check in. You don't, because you have a law firm partner that's able to make business decisions if you're not there that need to be made, that is able to communicate with your staff or employees or vendors, deal with tech issues, make sure that no balls are being dropped, and vice versa. You're going to be doing that for them. And so that's something that you might be having a hard time with if you're a solo. That's a big reason, that's a big lifestyle reason that I would say for working with a law firm partner as opposed to just working solo, or even just working with a lot of non-owner, non-partner staff or associate attorneys. And lastly, number 10, it's just more fun. You're not as lonely, right? That's something that a lot of solos can struggle with as well. But it's just more fun because you get to celebrate wins with someone. You get to set goals and figure out a direction and work together on something. It's just more fun. Trust me. So if these are some things that you have been thinking about in terms of your why, for why you want to work with a law firm partner, make sure you're clear on your why before you work out the how, and figure out if this person is going to bring some of these reasons and actually be the type of law firm partner that is going to have these in place. If so, I think you're going to be on the right track. And I'll give you another reason to subscribe to the channel as well, because a little bonus is going to be a discussion about ownership versus profit sharing. When you're talking about having a law firm partner or having someone that's invested and committed to your firm, do you give them that ownership? Do you split the actual ownership of the firm, or can you do just profit sharing arrangements or something else that might be more beneficial depending on what your goals are? So that could be a reason for you to subscribe so you can get some more of that content later. I want to help you grow your law firm. I'm Nate Law from CoachLaw.biz, and I'll see you next time.